Hey everyone. This time last year, I made my first ever YouTube video. It was my Ghostface Screaming Mask collection video. And that video now has almost 100,000 views, and because of it, I've gathered quite a little following of 340 something subscribers. I'm really proud of that video and how much progress it's really made here on YouTube, so I decided to do a 1 year later updated mask collection video. As you can see by this introduction, I have quite a few masks, and just like last time, I'm going to start at the top and work my way down. So without further ado, here we go. Now, to start us off with the most important piece, this is just a little Ghostface plushie that my girlfriend got me last year. The mask on it actually glows in the dark, and it's really bright when it gets hit with a light. Now, to start us off with the mask, we have the 25th anniversary EU. Next to it, we have a 2024 EU, and I really like the shape of this mask. It's really interesting. Next to it, we have another EU 2024 mask that has a custom white shroud on it. And beneath them, we have a real Buck 120. Now, next to them, we have the remake of the Cryptic Gauze mask. I think it's called like the Crypt Keeper now. It's a really, really nice mask. Next to it is the Santa Claus Ghostface mask. This mask is apparently controversial. A lot of people hate it and a lot of people love it. I'm one of those that loves it. Now, next to it, we have the new 2024 fluorescent EU masks. I have the pink, the orange, and the green. Now, these masks they look really nice, but quality control on the ones I got were not the best. As you can see here on the orange one, it has these weird dimples, and the pink one has issues, and so does the green. But overall, they're really nice masks. I hate that they were painted the fluorescent colors and not actually dyed that color, but it doesn't really matter. Overall, like I said, they're really, really nice masks. I'm glad to have them in my collection. So to start us off on this shelf, we have a real aged EU mask. I'm not quite sure what year this one's from. It is very aged. It almost has like a beigey color to it in person. And it does glow in the dark, but the inside tag was cut, and I have no clue what actual age it is. Next to it, we have the first run of the aged Ghostface mask. You can tell by it doesn't have the mouth hole. And then we have a newer zombie mask. And beneath these three masks, I have a aged Ghostface knife. Next to them is a blank spot that will hopefully be for a K&B style mask. Over here we have the only Scream mask that I've ever repainted or rehauled. It is an HN stamp mask, and this thing was a doozy to work on. It took me nearly a year to finally get complete, and I'm not 100% happy with how it turned out, but I think it still looks very nice, especially on display. Next to it, we have an original CD of the Scream 2 soundtrack. And then we have the Scary Movie masks. We have the What's Up. This was the Dollar General version. My favorite of the three, the Smiley. And then next to it is the High mask. And then beneath them is a little $20, $25 Buck 119 replica that you can pick up at Harbor Freight. So to get us started on this shelf, I have two Gen 1 replica masks. These masks are made from latex, and they're a bit smaller than a real Gen 1, but they still look very nice. You can actually pick these up still on eBay and Mercari. This first one is a glow-in-the-dark black shroud replica, and next to it is a white shroud replica. And I actually had two of these, which is where that EU white shroud got its shroud from. And then beneath them, I have the chrome Buck 120 replica made by Fun World. So next to them, we're going to start with the Dead by Daylight masks. We have the Viper, really cool mask. We have an earlier run of the Blighted or Scorched face. We have the Devil face, the Arctic face, and then the Masquerade, which is one of my favorites actually. This mask looks really, really cool in person. The colors and the reflections just play really well with it. And then next to it, we have a Ghostface voice changer. You can pick these up like at Walmart and places like that. I decided to get one just to put on the shelf because, why not? So to get us started on this shelf, these are all of my ultra whites. As you can see here, I have the standard ultra white and the glow in the dark one. I also have the longer version of the Fun World Ghostface knife, and then I have like this little melted bead kind of Ghostface mask thing that I made a few years ago. Next to all this, I have the fluorescents. I have the pink, the orange, and the green. And then next to them, I have the two kind of mainly produced metallics. I have the blue and the purple. And underneath them, I have the bleeding knife. And hopefully one day I plan on getting the green metallic, but there's no telling when that's going to be released or if it ever will be. So this is the final row of masks. These are all my hard plastic masks. We're going to start over here with the Workbench Designs or Workbench Studios style masks. And so here we have the Bleeding Alien Spawn mask, the Silent Screamer. Then we have the black and white shrouded Banshee masks. These are two of my favorites out of the whole collection. They just look really, really good. And next to them is the last Workbench Studios design I have, which is the pumpkin mask. Next to it, we have a costume mask that I reshrouded. Here we have the standard chrome and then the golden chrome Ghostface mask. This is, I believe, the second run of the patriotic mask. And then here is a custom devil face mask that I made to try to, recreate the original look. But little did I know, I believe these are actually being re-released. I know in some European countries they're actually getting these in, which kind of sucks for me, which means they're going to be re-released in the US. And I kind of wasted my money making this one, but it's all right. I'll still pick up a new one. And then here we have the only bling mask that interested me was the the bleeding one, and I also picked up the knife to go along with it. And then here is the MTV Scream mask. I still have this one tagged. I ran into this going into like a Halloween store. They just had them in like the back. They were like a surplus that they never pulled out, and I was like, oh my god, I have to get one. Um, Here we have the 25th anniversary mask or and costume, I should say. And then here is an extra ultra wide I have just in case I need to have an extra shroud. And then up here is the last Ghostface mask related thing I have, which is the hanging ornament. So yeah, that's the entire collection. There are a few more masks that I plan on getting. I think like maybe 4 or 5 more, but I mean, I'm probably not going to make a YouTube video on them, like as an entire collection again. I'll just show those masks separately in separate videos. Um, I will say though, it still shocks me that that original video nearly has 100,000 views. That was my first ever YouTube video, and it just blew up. It's crazy to me. I do find it also crazy that people ask for my mask. They're like, "Can I have one?" And I'm just like, "No." um, this took a lot of time and effort and money to make this, so I'm just not going to give one up, obviously. So please don't ask in the comments. Um, I also get comments asking where I buy these things. Um, a bit of everywhere. eBay and Amazon, you'll always find them. Now, I wouldn't pay the insane like reseller price, but still look. Walmart carries some of these. Goodwills will carry them. Like new ones, at least the ones in my area do. Let's see who else. Like your Party Cities and Spirit Halloweens, obviously. And just check online in general. There are online stores that sell these masks all the time. You just got to find one that sells them for a good price and make sure it's a reputable seller and just pick it up. That's all I can really say on that. There's also you might find local Halloween stores. They might have them as well. Just go out and explore. That's the best way I can tell you to find these masks. Is just go out and look for them, either virtually on the internet or in person. But yeah, that about does it for right now. I have a few more videos planned, some more shorts and some bit longer videos, but I'm not really sure when I'll be able to work on them. It's I'm in my last year of college, so all the work is just taking over my life. But I mean, it is what it is, obviously, and I still have time to make a video here and there, and I plan on doing that a bit more. But yeah, and thanks for watching, and until the next one, I'll catch you around. So see ya. Also, I'm about to start just making my own like music for my own videos because I tell you what, finding royalty-free music that sounds halfway decent is it's impossible. It's impossible. It all sounds bootleg and just bad. But um it'll be all right. I'll figure out something eventually.